Okay, here we are. This is Duke Potato Nuke, and we're back with some more Signs of Life. I have since returned from that base in the mech battle and reading the story from the data pads and everything. I went to the other base where the cloning pod is, and I took the table and the plant and the chairs. And here's that computer. I guess it's a two-screen, one above you, one below you kind of thing. Computer. I don't see a keyboard or whatever. It's awfully big, but whatever. Anyways, yeah. And one thing I just thought I'd let you know is beating that mech in the base and reading the story and then seeing that video recording of the alien, watching the guy kill himself. That's pretty much the most story the game can offer for now, because it is just in an alpha stage. But I'm still going to do just a few more videos. There's still some things left to do. Like there are some hidden underground bases. You may have seen me mention that in some previous videos. But just recently, like as of the recording, the time and date that this video was recorded, I mean we're talking just a little bit ago my time, the developers released another update which should make this map thing, actually work and save between, sessions. And I'll test that out later on. And if it is, I'll let you know the results in the next video. But another part of the update that they included was, well, this plated hide armor that I'm wearing. They just updated that, and it has a set bonus now. So me actually making the helmet for it, me actually making the helmet for this armor was actually a good move. Let's see, the set bonus for the plated hide armor. Prevents 1 physical damage per attack? So let's go ahead and put this on. And we'll have to put that up, but yeah. So we've got the full bonus. Prevents... Looks like maybe it's preventing a total of 4 physical damage. Not sure how that all works out, but... yeah. Let's go ahead and put that helmet up somewhere. Yeah, let's put it in here since I kind of made it to go with that originally. And yes, I made a luchador mask. You can put it in the hat slot. But I like showing my pretty face. You know how it is. I may use that. I like that so I may use that sometime. And one thing I thought about doing. See, one thing I like about this game, I've seen people complain about how the inventory can get messy because, you can just, it's not on a grid. You can put your stuff anywhere. But that kind of baffles me because this is the most efficient, most easy to sort kind of inventory there is if you just rub a few brain cells together. I'm not trying to be insulting here, but if you do stop and think about it, it actually is better than inventory systems in games like Terraria, where it's all on a grid, because, well, for example, the idea I had that I'm about to do, first I need some twine. Let's make some twine. Then I want to make myself a leather bag. I'm just going to put that leather bag over here. In that leather bag, I'm going to put all the edible stuff. And you don't need to eat just all the time in this game. See, that's raw meat. That's not something I want to eat right now, you know what I mean? And then stuff from the plants, like the blue plant. There. And I could put some mushrooms, I suppose. But I want to hang on to the mushrooms. They may be more valuable later, so there we are. I've got my food bag. And what makes it nice is that, well, this plant bag, the forager pouch, by default, it will pick up and hold any plant items, you know. Like, let's say I don't have any blue plants, you know, and I pick it up. Well, by default, it goes into the, well, I keep forgetting, forager pouch. By default, it goes into there. But let's say I make a separate bag because I want to sort it some other way, like I am now. Well, I pick up more. Well, it's actually... And you see it's actually going into the bag it's already in. So you can pretty much sort everything in any which way you like. And you can keep your inventory nice and efficient, really. And I ought to put some of that ore stuff up since I want to save that. And that's kind of what I do here. You know, I've mentioned it before. That's all my crafting stuff. But yeah, see, one of the things, I haven't gotten much of that. That's what you use along with iron to make steel. And use it in this. You haven't seen me use this very much, but you put like the iron and the other thing, you know, hit the start button and it starts making steel. And that's what I used to make bronze. I used copper and tin. But let's see here. Let me just go ahead and get this a little sorted here. You know, the tin. And yeah, I know that's kind of messy, but that doesn't need to be sorted. That's all my crafting stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. Lead. Ooh, lead is darker now. It used to be a kind of sort of shiny, kind of. I think they changed that a little. Or maybe I'm just losing my mind or something. What was that? Oh, it's just rock. But yeah, see, this doesn't need to be sorted. I've got my bars up here so I can see them, and then the regular ore, and then gems and other crafting things. But yeah, you've seen it before. I want to craft something, I put it in here, make my stuff, and then just set it back on the shelf. Yeah. And then just other things, like here's old equipment, mostly old armor sets. That's stuff that I just picked up from that base that I haven't found much use for just yet. Or stuff that doesn't really have a lot of use. And yes, one thing I did was I chopped down a lot of trees in the meantime. So, let's see, let's turn off containers. Let's make some more boards. Oh, that's way too much, but yeah, whatever. And then where is it? Platforms. There it is. Wooden platform. Just do the max. Bang. Plenty of platforms to work with. Because yes, I want to go down and explore some more. Plenty of sap. Because of all the tree chopping I did. Plenty of sap for torches. There we go. That's plenty. For now. So yeah, I want to eat something, just eat some meat, chase it down with a juicy fruit for dessert, maybe a banana, and we're off. And yeah. Oh, I just remembered. Before we do anything like that, see, I've already got my table there. I don't need the rest of the tables in those bases. I wonder if I've got this in here. Salvage kit. I need iron and leather. Excellent. Let's make up a couple of salvage kits. 5 is good. This is something I've seen them mention in the forums. I think this is something that's going to get fixed up pretty soon. Oops. Oops, I shot a flare at the sheep. There, have a... Yeah, there we go. Anyways, like I was saying, this is something I've seen in the forums, what I'm about to go do. You saw me do it in the last video, actually. Is how you can use these salvage kits. And I thought it might have been changed already. In one... It's great. And of course, switch to your damn sword. Switch to sword, please. What's with the delay in the weapon switching? Whatever. You know. How did that even get that way? Okay, good. Yes, yes, go away, go away. Anyways, okay. Buddy, you're just a little bit too talkative. You need to... Here we are. How did all these... God. And of course, they are crawlers of all things. Anything else? Get over here. Yeah, there's one, but he's going up there. Okay. Alright, so. Dum da da. I only got rivets out of that one. What about the table? Only got... I bet they fixed it. This update where they added the change for the armor, I bet they fixed it to where... Well, no, I got some steel out of it. Crawler meat on there. Buddy, you are just not welcome here. Go away. Die or something. No wonder. Plant? Nope. Okay, go away. Go away. Well, I'm getting plastic out of it. Plastic requires that tree sap, which I'd much rather use for something else. And I did get some steel out of it. Considering I already have some steel. Alright, I'm going to head back to my place. Let's go. Onward. Because I am going to take this steel I have. Take this steel that I have right now, and I think I am going to make myself a sword. And you holster your weapon and stand normally by hitting the H key on the keyboard, if you're curious. See, it deactivates any of your bars, and you can just hit it to rearm yourself. But yeah. One more of those salvage kits, because I've got another chair. Okay, let's put all this together. Oops. That still is not a bad game, because those rivets are kind of important, because I'll eventually want steel armor. But now I think I have enough steel to make myself a steel sword. I got plenty to make a steel sword. And what about, if we're going to do that, steel pick. That requires 6. Well, you know what? It's all about... You know what? That silver pick I have was doing pretty good. I think it was doing pretty good. So why do you need wood to make a steel sword? You'd think you'd need leather for the grip, you know? But, you know, whatever. I am not going to argue. Let's see, 3? Was 3 good enough? Oh, 3's plenty. There it is. And I have myself a katana. Look how fast it is. Mr. Spitter there. Thought it was on for a second there. But our spitter friend had better watch out now. Let's take that good old bronze sword that, well, was kind of helpful. And we will replace it. There we go. And I'll just use that last board. Let's see, where was it? Platforms. Just to make us another wooden platform. There we are. Ta-da! Okay. So, oh yes, and since this is supposed to work now, doop-de-doo. Oh yes, one thing I wanted to show you that I noticed. Gadgets. Magnetic inductor. Requires steel. Oh, how many steel do I have left? I have 3. I have just enough steel that I could make this beautiful thing. Plenty of plastic. I just need a lead battery. So, I love this thing. Let's see. Turn that off. Go down to science. I'll need to make 3 small batteries to make... Oh, I need more of that spitter extract. So let's do that. That's an ammunition. Okay. Small battery, okay. 1, 2, 3. Medium battery there. And magnetic inductor. There it is. You wonderful thing, you. Yes, I'm going to put it in the quick slot. So. Oh, I've done a lot of mapping. Such and such. Yeah, I've got my flashlight going too. You see it there going? Look at all that energy draining. Just open the damn door. Oh yeah, and I am going to want to map all this anyway. Doop-de-doo. Oh, I'm low on energy, so we just hit the quick save button, shake ourselves up some energy, and there we go. I love that thing. Oops, turn on the map. There we go. It's not quite solidly doing the map, but it's doing good enough. See, look at that. This upper platform almost looks like it has holes, but you know, whatever. It's good. And then here's this one. And look at that fire pit. I mean, my God. That's where I put my fireplace. And yes, I put it here separate other than the main base because for some reason the campfire spawns things like freaking crazy. Things spawn around your campfire like crazy, annoying things. Get away from the freaking campfire, you annoying things. Wish they'd fix that. See, look at all of that. Where'd that other chicken go? That's not a chicken. What is with all the crawlers? It's not the same chicken, but I want to get it because I want feathers. But yeah, that's why I made my fireplace separate, because... You know what? Die. Die, die. All of you die. Get away from my damn campfire, you annoying things, you. Annoying things. Get away from my campfire. That's why I made the campfire separate, because I didn't want those animals spawning and up here in the tree farm and or in the house, you know, because they spawn around that campfire like crazy sometimes. And yes, you need the campfire for a heat source. For some reason, at least it didn't work when I tried it, but just burning coal in these, you know, those, whatever you call them, doesn't count as a heat source for some reason. But anyways, oh yes, see, where was I? I was over here, wasn't I? And I was doing this. Doop-da-doo. But there's my base and my tree farms. You see them? You annoying thing, you. You annoying thing, you. And you too. Just because you're here.